7 and 9 West Coast, 10 and 12 on the East, girl, you better tune in too. Boy, I try to tell you that the new big movement, sit down and catch a vibe, cause these folks foolish. That's what you can bank on, to the backbone, plus the MooreMods and the rewatch gang strong. You are not tuned in to Zooming with the zoomies, I'm in Zooming with the homies, y'all. Hey, Tom.
Hey man. Hey y'all. Hey. Welcome to another episode of Zooming with the Homies. I am your guest host this evening, Ty Davis, and as you know, hosting and doing things from the comfort of your own home is always fun because there's so much stuff happening off the screen that you don't see. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to have a fantastic time tonight. We have wonderful guests this evening I'm really excited about. And first and foremost, got to shout out my mans TahirMoore for trusting me enough to drive the car when he is not available. So thank you to TahirMoore. Also, shout out to the Moore Mob. Shout out to all of the moderators that's in the chat that's going to make sure that y'all stay in line. Shout out to the Rewatch Gang. Of course, shout out to the Yamily, man. The Yam fam, always showing the girl Ty Boogs love. And we're going to have a fantastic time this evening. A new episode of More to the Story is out now for you to check out. And also, tomorrow is a new episode of Wording is Harder. And then on Thursday, another episode of Damn Internet You Scary with TahirMoore and Patrick Cloud. Before we get the guests in here, I do have to make a statement because my last appearance on Zooming with the Homies, well, let's just say I celebrated and I indulged in some of God's kale. And I was a bit inebriated, to say the least. I was feeling good, but I received some messages about what I did to that sandwich from Jersey Mike's. So listen, I am completely sober. There's nothing in my system this evening. So I am alert and all of my faculties are here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off Zooming with the Homies. Let's get our guests in here so that we can introduce everybody. Oh yes, look at them. Black girl magic. I see you, girl. Hey girl. Hey. So it looks like so far we have 2 of the 4 that are with us. So we're not going to make you wait any longer because I've talked long enough. Let me first, introduce this wonderful human being who I am so looking forward to hanging out with and kicking it with because she my friend in my mind and we just need to solidify this. She is host of More to the Story, which a new episode is available for you to check out right now. She is the mother of the kid, and she is the lovely, beautiful wife of our beloved TahirMoore, who's Zooming with the Homies. Can we please show all of the love and support for just an amazing, beautiful spirit, Farron Moore.
Wow. Hey, and we are friends, not just in your mind. We are. I'm putting my foot down.
Don't make me cry because listen, the thing that I loved about you the most is that you bought a Yamily hoodie, you put it on, you posted it. I was like, Farron got my hoodie. So I appreciate you so much for that. And
of course.
Tahir is cool peoples. I love Tahir, right? That's my man's. But I liked him more when I found out that there was more to TahirMoore in you. I was like,
I see what you did.
He got a black wife and we like her. Okay. I'm so excited to connect with you. I'll be in LA for a little over a week, so I really hope we can, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get to finish all of episode 26. It means absolutely nothing, but what I did get through, I'm really loving the podcast. How you doing, sis?
Good. Oh, good. Yes, I am good, and I'm so happy to hear that. How excited. Yes.
Oh, look, more people are coming. Look at the skin is glowing. The skin is radiant. We love that. I'm not going to take up all the time because we got 2 hours for us to really, get into the mix and love on each other. And these introductions that I do, I just want everybody to know that they are created with love. And I just want you guys to feel good, when I bring you into the scene. So without further ado, this next person that we're going to introduce, he's a comedian. He's an actor. He's an international sex symbol and a Harvard graduate of the free online courses. He is 1/3 of the Black Tea University podcast. You've seen him on Amazon, Hulu, Fox, NBC Sports. He's an avid lover of the Sacramento Kings. His 1-hour comedy special live in Sacramento is available on the Kev on Stage Studio app right now. Can we please show some love to my man, Sir Lance Woods?
That was a glorious intro, Ty Davis. I thank you. I'm working on my forgiveness towards you. Because you're not going to be in Baltimore this weekend when I'm there, and I wasn't feeling that, but you got to work too. You can't just be at that. You got stuff to do too.
You mean I got to work? You
got to work. You in high demand out here. The streets want to see you, baby.
But listen, I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. I'm gonna catch you on another, you know what I mean? I love when me and my friends and my colleagues, I love when we miss each other because that means we working. So like I'm gonna catch up with you. I'm gonna see you, friend. But okay, we got all of the peoples in here. Okay, so this next guest on Zooming with the Homies tonight, he's also a comedian, actor, and writer from the Bay Area. Now, you've seen him on We Got Next, Laughs on Fox. You've seen him on Laugh Mobs, Laugh Tracks, and he is featured on Pandora, Spotify, and SiriusXM. You may also know him from the Daddy Issues podcast and Keon's All-Star Teams and the Tony Baker and Friends comedy special on Amazon Prime Video that you can check out right now. And he will be doing his Thug Thizzle at Laughs Unlimited this week. And make sure that you get your tickets if you have not done so already. This man went viral 2 times on these hoes within less than 2 weeks on the TikTok. Give it up for none other than Keon Poli.
It's so ridiculous. Did you really write out bios for everybody and like memorize them, or are you reading off of paper?
I did write them down. I went and did my research. I looked at all of your bios, your IMDb's, your Instagram, because I care. I want to make sure that your credits are read.
Wow.
That's funny.
I did my research because y'all should be celebrated. And I love that you have finally moseyed on over to the TikTok and you see how glorious that world is.
It's honestly, it's a weird place.
It's very
weird. It's so weird. I'm just like, whatever.
Yo, what's the occasion today, Keon?
Huh?
What's the occasion?
As far as what?
Why you got a shirt on Zooming?
Oh well, here's the thing, bro. This is becoming my Zooming uniform because it's easy to unzip. You feel me? So when they start acting right, the titties.
Okay.
You cut your hair.
Give him some time. Listen, I'm glad that you're here. Keon, we're going to talk more about the TikTok. You know what I mean? Because I got some questions. I got some things that I want to get into with y'all. But last, but never least, this gentleman right here. He's a comedian, actor, and writer as well. He is from Detroit, now living in the City of Angels. In 2018, he was selected as a new face for the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal. He's performed on Kevin Hart's Talent Showcase LOL Live. He's been featured on BET's Apollo Live, Fox's Laughs, okay? You also have seen him on All Deaf Digital's network. And it just so happens that he was the first person to hand me my L on Trivia Mob on All Deaf. Man, can you please show your love to one of the most insightful and profound and witty comedians, Ron Taylor?
Now that's funny. Is this recorded so I can take that, what you just said, and put it to a copy so I can have that as my bio? I thought you was bringing up another nigga. I was like, who got all them credits? That was me?
That's you. Hold up. Is my ponytail about to come off? I feel like it is. Let me. Okay.
It can't come off because that's all you. It is. That's all you.
I love how you did like the little shake check. That used to be like you're not good to go till it stopped doing that.
You got to make sure that it stayed on it. Because listen, I'd be so excited. Listen, because it's very important to me that Tahir feels safe when he is not able to do Zoom with the homies. I don't want him to ever be like, yo, man, because one time I had hosted and some stuff happened, but it wasn't my fault, but we not going to bring up the past. But I just want you guys to have
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
You are terrible. You are terrible. Okay.
To be honest, I'm a little.
But listen, we're gonna have a good time. Listen to all of the.
He sent his wife to spy on you.
To all of the people that are watching on the YouTube, okay, you see what's happening here. We have our Cash App information available. And if the spirit moves you, let them use you. And go ahead and drop a donation or two off in our Cash Apps, man, because, we still trying to, move and shake and pay some bills and stuff. So please support us, and we will continue to give you this content that you guys love so very much. I've also taken the liberty of just jotting down some of my favorite things about you all, right? Ron Taylor, my favorite video of you, and I shared it in my Instagram story. So if anybody wants to go check it out after Zoom with the homies, you can go see. Make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Because we need these likes to be good. My favorite video that you did, you posted it on January the 12th. The reason I know this is because I saved it. So when I go back and I need a good laugh or I need something, and it was the We've Had Enough Hollywood video, where you basically do your commentary about how anytime Hollywood wants to depict a Black president in a film, it always seems like catastrophe and Armageddon is upon us. And I thought it was me, but I thought it was so smart. And I was like, man, this guy is really good. And also when we met a couple years ago, you were super nice and warm and welcoming to me. And I just really appreciate that. And I think that next to Mikey Winfield, you guys have the best afro. So I love your afro. So I just wanted to give you your flowers. Why we gotta wait until something happens? I want you to have that now.
Well, I appreciate that, and I will say, because anytime somebody brings up Mikey Winfield, I have to say this. Mikey Winfield is wildly more successful than me, and there has been many gigs that I got because they thought I was him. And I'm sorry, Mike. You my man. I love you like a lost brother, but
I feel like there's a story with that. Like, what? How did that play out? Tell us more.
Yeah,
it's pretty straightforward. It's just somebody says, "Man, that guy with the afro, that Black guy with the afro, is hilarious." It ain't but like four of us. Wait, Mikey Winfield. I mean, who knows? You can take your pick, and depending on when it is, but it's like it ain't but four of us. Mikey Winfield's the most successful. I guess we'll say I'm the second most successful, and I just be getting them gigs, man. And I be going there like, you see them, and I was like, I wasn't in none of this shit. But I got some jokes.
The funny part is when they waiting for that joke, and it never comes because it's not you.
It's not you.
Yeah. I was waiting to do the step man joint.
And Mike is a lot more polished than me. So I be going in there. I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers. And this is why they be like, oh my God. What happened? Weren't you in Fat Albert or something?
Like, no. That wasn't me.
But I appreciate that. That video was pretty interesting. It came at a time where it was just like, I felt like that was all I could do. It was like, oh my God, what is going on right now? Let me make a video about it. But it really, it wasn't nothing but a couple follows and a couple of views for me. I mean, I shouldn't say nothing, but I appreciated everything and the people who enjoyed it. But what it really did to me, it put me in a weird space because it was like, oh, you can make enjoyable content. You're just a lazy shit. It's like you need the world to burn before you make content. Like the government was attacked. And I was like, this is wrong. Let me make some content. Everybody loved it. Like my followers doubled with one video. Yep. I haven't put out a piece of content since that video. And it just fucks me up, man. I'm like, oh, it's a messed up situation when you realize, oh, I'm the reason I'm not successful. It's not nobody else. It's I'm lazy. I want things handed to me. Fuck.
No,
so, that video was a bittersweet.
You know what's funny is, I've done 2 shows with Ron in my life, and both shows I've done with him, that conversation came up.
Oh yeah.
About
you're right.
We done.
It's just so hard, dog. And I'm gonna say this about Brother Lance. One of the shows we did. Okay, so there are times where I get booked because people think I'm funny or whatever, and they put me last or they put me in the sweet spot to like pick up the energy and so on and so forth. And I appreciate it. It is what it is. I did this one show, and this nigga Lance. I mean, it was like I wasn't even there. I don't remember if you followed me or if I followed you, but we was with Juice. Was with Juice Man.
The Russell Westbrook joint.
Oh, this nigga said some basketball joke. I mean, it murdered. I was like, I shouldn't even have been here. I could have been at home. It was my mama's birthday. I'm here for these little twos and fews. There's only 2 times I've been crushed like that. Lance and Dominique. Dominique nonstop. I don't think she goes by her last name, but she was on BET. She was on a what do you call it? Mm-hmm. She's on a Def Comedy Jam, and she would do Crack 'em Up Thursdays with Nichelle. Murdered. I've never been crushed like I've been crushed by Dominique and Lance. So that's a shout out to you, dog. You fucking
you know what's funny about that? I know what you're talking about. The joke in particular. So it was. We done y'all know Juice, comedian Juice. And the show was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yep. And I'm getting dressed for the show. And Russell Westbrook Juice is like one of his close friends. So they're doing the show, and Russell Westbrook is going to be at the show. Russ is like sponsoring the show. He puts his name on the show. The whole city comes out. It's a big deal. It's like, how many people you say there, Ron? Couple thousand, close to it.
Was it that many? Let's go 700 to be safe.
700. I feel like it
definitely was 700 people there.
Okay, we'll say that. 700 people there. I'm getting dressed for the show. I got the sound off on my TV. I'm listening to Dapper Dan on the Breakfast Club. I'm just getting dressed for the show. I look over at the TV and it says breaking news. Russell Westbrook traded.
And it did happen that day.
It happened that day. So I'm like, yo, this can either be really good for the show or really bad for the show. I don't know, because it's like, and if you know anything about Russell Westbrook in Oklahoma, they love this nigga.
Yeah, well loved.
This nigga, because he was the last person. James Harden left, Kevin Durant left, Paul George left. He was the last one. So I'm like, yo, I don't know what's about to happen as far as the show goes. When we get to the venue, it's crazy media there. Do you remember that part? All of the media?
Yeah, I was there. I took no pictures. No one wanted to take a picture of me.
No, man, they was on the red carpet interviewing us like this was a big ass. Remember, they asking us basketball questions. They're like, so what do you think about Russell's effect on Oklahoma? And I'm like, I'm hoping we have a good show tonight. Like, nigga, I don't know. So, but because Russ was sitting in the second row and everyone knew where Russ was at, he kept getting up and coming by where the comics were at. Because remember, we were stage left.
Right.
And he kept like getting up and coming over there. And I'm like, bro, I don't want this nigga getting up while I'm on stage, bro. Because
what was the joke you said? I don't even remember now. It was I'm not gonna butcher it. What did you say?
the actual joke I said?
Yeah.
Okay. So he keeps getting up and coming stage left, and I tell him because I had met Russ once before, and then Juice was like hyping me up, like, "Yo, Russ, when you see this nigga right here, I'm telling you, bro, this nigga's like Juice is doing all that stuff." So I was like, "Hey, Russ, I met you once before. I'm gonna talk about it from the stage." And he was like, "Oh, okay, bet." And I was only saying that to try to get him not to get up when I was doing my set. I don't care about him not seeing my set, but I didn't want the crowd to keep like looking
at him,
following them with his eyes every time he get up because he kept taking phone calls. He just got traded. So I didn't have a joke. I lied to him. So I was like, I need something. I need something to click, soon. So then it like as I was walking to the stage, I was like, oh, I got it. And the kind of like the joke like made sense to me. So the joke was I told Russ I had met him before, and he was like a super cool dude, and he was just real encouraging and all of that. And we was talking, and then Kevin Durant came over, and now it's me, Katie, and Russ all talking. And then Russ was like, no, KD was like, oh, you a comic? Cool, I want to check you out. And he said, when's your next show? And I said, I'm going to be in the Bay Area soon. And KD said, me too. And that was the joke.
That's what it was. Now, that might not mean nothing right now. But, man, I'm telling you, at that time, it was like, oh, fuck. He just said it. Nobody said it. And he said it. I didn't even get it at the time. I just got into basketball in the bubble. But he was like, I'm going to be in the Bay Area too, because Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. He killed it. No other jokes meant anything after that. But that's my brother Lance is the shit.
This nigga Ron was talking to Russ after the show. And when I tell you Ron was having a great time with all of the freeze, all of the
Oh, yeah, I did get drunk. Oh, man, I got so drunk.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like that story may have been amazing if we were there.
Yes.
But
what happened?
Back, I'm just kind of like.
This what happened. What happened was Lance is my guy, right? I already know the story, so I checked out because I already know it. Farron and Ty know shit about basketball. So and Ron was there. So everybody was just like, all right, well, here we are.
You want to hear about my graduation?
I would have sped it up. I'm sorry.
I would have sped it up. I was just like, all right, well. All right.
You want to hear about my junior high graduation? So I don't have enough credits, right?
Is this happening?
But thank you for the recap. That was very interesting.
Listen, I'm sorry. I feel like people gonna slay me in the comments. Like, oh, you promoted that boring story. I didn't know he was gonna tell it like that. I was there, so admit more to me. I would have did it a lot faster, but I'm not gonna say anything else for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna let everything fly.
I already knew it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm here for the stories. Now I feel like I know more, about you guys.
So you followed it.
Speaking of more,
I'm so sorry, Farron.
When I look back up,
I'm so sorry.
Well, y'all know what honestly happened? As I was telling it, and I was like, I was like, yo, I'm already here now, right? And then when I seen Farron looking down, like texting on her phone, I was like, I gotta hurry up and get to this story. She was texting her friend like, yo, what is this bullshit I'm listening to? But I was already too deep in it. It already happened.
No, it's fine. It's great. It's okay. It's fine. It's all right.
It definitely like Godfather Part 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my God! Why would you shit on his story like that? Why would you say that?
No, because it was lengthy. It was rich. There was a lot of stuff in there, and it was like a lot of backstory.
Names I didn't know.
Hey,
if you talking about, so it was just
if you had a rich, if you tell a rich story, if your story was rich, people was waiting for it to be over. It's like, ooh. That was dense.
Right.
I left out so many details.
Which is interesting because the interesting thing about Lance is because when we were all like on Clubhouse and Clubhouse was like, ooh, this is our new fun toy. Like when we was on it like every night, Lance would barely speak. He was known as the PTR King, which to those of you that aren't on Clubhouse, that stands for pull to refresh. And it's when you basically pull your screen down and it updates whatever the avatar is. And he would always like update his profile picture to follow whatever we were talking about in the conversation. And he was so quick with it. And so like people knew him for that. And when he spoke, like whenever he unmuted his mic to speak, like it would just get quiet because people weren't used to hearing him speak on Clubhouse. Of course, I know Lance because we talk, offline. You know what? Tahir, don't come here trolling.
Lying about what?
We don't need that.
Lying about what?
So look,
just anything.
So,
Um,
is that the running gag in here? Are you a dirty liar, Farron? Is that what he's getting at?
No.
We don't get to the lying.
But Tahir'S.
But I do want to say that Lance, excuse me, Lance was the one that gave me the moniker Clubhouse Oprah. So the reason everybody calls me that on Clubhouse is because of Lance. So thanks, Lance.
Is Clubhouse still a thing? Is it still like Clubhouse?
I think the novelty of it has kind of worn off. Like, I mean, I still hop on it from time to time. Usually I'm on late at night when I can't sleep or I'm, doing stuff around the house. But I mean, it was like booming in like November, December. But then it was like after the whites went crazy and took over the Capitol, it was like, no, we're good.
Nobody was funnier on Clubhouse than Keon.
Listen,
I wasn't even on there, bro.
That's what made it funny. Because
I was sitting there like, Keon was on there.
That's the funny part.
I was like,
are we battling? Is this roast battle? Y'all know I don't roast. If y'all start roasting, I'm gonna log off. I am so sensitive.
Well, I'm with you, Ron. I don't roast. Like that's not because I roast. Like when I roast, I'm a defensive roaster. So usually like I have to, like, you got to make me mad. Like I got to be like, and when I roast, I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm trying to kill you. Which leads me to Farron. Farron, I don't know if you remember this, but when Tahir's roast came, I was just like, yo, I really, like, I don't want to say things about I love him. And so I did the best I could, right? And I felt so bad afterwards. Like, I literally DM'd and was like, I really wasn't trying to be mean. Like, I love Tahir. And then I remember telling Tahir, because when I saw you post a picture, I was like, well, damn, Farron, you looked so good. I wanted to buy everything you had on. Like when I tell you I wanted to buy everything, and then when I looked it up and I was like, ooh, I can't afford that. So I didn't.
Is that a joke or just like a what do you call it? Not a compliment, like
it
kudos.
Was a compliment. I wanted.
I can't tell. It's so
okay.
I understand you. It's a woman thing.
Yeah,
it's you want her outfit. She can't swing
like she was so bomb.
But,
she was so bomb from head to toe. I literally wanted everything that she had on so much that I was like, what is she wearing? Who is she wearing? Because I wouldn't buy like the same color. Maybe I would get like a different color so it wouldn't be like a complete and total bite. But then when I found out what it was, I was like, ooh, I can't afford that. So
don't say things like that. But
I'm just gonna
what? But thank you. You know what happened though? Me and Angel were actually in pretty much the same outfit. We just wore it 2 different ways. But Angel had on the same pants and jacket. I don't think I wore my jacket though, but she had on the matching jacket with it. And I was like, but we wore it so different that I don't even think anybody could tell. But yeah,
you said you and Angel had matching outfits. You and Angel had matching outfits.
We do. We didn't do it on purpose, but it happened.
I thought you and Tahir had matching outfits.
We do. We have a lot of them.
That's so sweet to me. Okay, why is Tahir trolling
me?
Now,
Farron,
Farron, okay, Farron,
Why would you do that?
How do you deal with Tahir? Because here's the thing, I never knew that Tahir told ridiculous flights of fancy. I just was always like, oh wow, he's like, because he be so committed to what he's saying. And the first time that Tahir hurt my feelings with a lie was Tiny Mike Gate. When I tell you I was so upset, I was like, that wasn't
no.
So I didn't know. So now, like when Tahir be saying stuff, and I'll be like, I don't even know if that's true.
It's so much worse than Tiny Mike. How about he had me thinking that like his baby teeth never fell out, and so
Oh my God,
like that was it. And so because they're small. And it was so early in the game, I was like, oh, you know, I've heard of that happening. It's rare, but I've heard of it. Fast forward, I don't know how long, I bring it up, and he was like, oh, girl, I was lying.
In fairness, I understand how that lie hit.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
Like, is this man literally trolling his own show and his own wife? Like, he just different. Like, he a villain. Like,
why is he in the comments? He couldn't do the show. Get the hell out of here. Tahir, go sit down.
Oh, right. Keon said it. I didn't say it to hear because I'm happy.
I said it. If you can't be here, get the hell out. If you can't commit,
Keon,
get out.
Keon,
what's up, Ron?
What's your deal, man?
What just happened?
Y'all see this?
What?
Why you got the energy of a bad black bitch? I don't understand. Like, I've been looking at you all show. I'm
why
really
you just
not
staring at me?
No, cause I'm saying, nigga, you sitting here like this. What? You better than me, nigga? What's
happening
going on,
right
brother?
now?
What I'm saying is, my man, I love you.
Okay.
Like a brother.
That is not what you're saying.
At all.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I love you like a brother, but your energy really throw me off. No, it's like you really like on some like Keisha Cole type energy or something. Take your hood off or something, you know.
Lance has his hood on. Why would I
ain't talking about Lance. I'm not talking about Lance. Oh, I'm talking to you, nigga.
I'm talking to you, nigga. What's happening?
Talking to you. Take your motherfucking hood off. Niggas do a bunch of push-ups and then think they better. That's what I'm saying.
Are you lashing out because you made Lance tell that story? Is that what happened? You still feel the guilt of that? You still feel the guilt?
Right.
He was like, I subjected y'all to that goddamn story. I apologize. Let me lash out of somebody.
Right. I didn't mean that.
First of all, I apologize. I knew it was going to be so ridiculously funny. Like, I knew it was going to be so great. So,
Ron, you know what's crazy? I just seen Ron for the first time in hella long. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I ain't seen him.
No, that was a week. That was
Ron,
it
looks like you're. It looks like you're drinking from the lake in your background, like
Lake Minnetonka.
You can't see the bottle.
Why don't you bathe yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Oh my God.
What is that?
It's the lighting on the green screen.
This is a green bottle. I don't want to give them.
I was going to ask you, green. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give them free promotion because they got to pay Tahir and Miss Farron first. But until then, it's green bottles all day.
I like the way you think. I like it. At first, it literally just looks like you're just doing your hand like this and you're drinking from the waterfall.
Right.
I'm like,
oh, I guess it was.
Pretending to.
It looked. So I'm like, okay. Keon.
Yes.
So I was really excited to see that you were like, hey, I'm going to go on TikTok. And if it was funny because you had the same energy that I had and most people have when they go to TikTok. I'm going to go over there and see what it's like. And if it's trash, I'm leaving. And I was like, he doesn't even know what's about to happen to him. And so I see you go over there and then I start seeing your videos. I was like, it's happening. It's happening. And when that first video hit like 1 million, I was like, Yep. And then the other one, I think you're at like what, almost 3 million views on that one. And you were like, hey man, I said that I was going to give TikTok a month. You've been on there what, like a month now. You have over 20,000 followers on TikTok. You have combined, just with those 2 videos, almost 4 million views, not to mention the 22,000 to 30,000 here and there on the other videos. So with that being said, will you be staying and sticking around the TikTok for a little while longer?
I'll stay to get them brand deals. I'll stay on there. That's because I was like, I'm gonna do it and then whatever. Because I don't expect, like, when it comes to live comedy, I expect people from my YouTube and IG to show up to live shows. Okay. TikTok, ain't none of them niggas coming. Like, they're not coming.
Do you know that though?
Huh?
Or you're guessing that?
I'm basing it on the comments that I see. Most of the comments that I see, people are from other country or it's children. It's like some young, you know, it's like I'm basing it on like who interacts on my page, and I'm like, these people ain't coming to comedy shows. But if I can get my following up and all that and get them brand deals, I'll use this for money. That's fine.
You'll be surprised, and here's why: because some of the people that are on TikTok are just watchers. They literally created the account just so they can see what's going on. So they may not comment and stuff like that. That might be the demo of people that will come to see you, because I uploaded a clip of me doing stand-up, and people started to rip that audio and do their own act outs of it. And when I post stuff about shows, like they'll hit me up and be like, hey, I found you on TikTok, you know, I can't wait until you're in my town. I really think like you might see a boost and an increase in that, because most of the older generation on TikTok, they're not really interacting and doing all of this shit like the other people are like doing, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bunch of kids on there, but we don't care about them because they can't afford to come into they can't not afford.
Which is what
they're not old enough.
It's true. They can't afford it, and they're not old enough.
And they're not old
enough. That's what made me not get on TikTok, because I was like, I don't care about kids. Kids can't give me money, so I don't give a shit about these kids.
Generate views,
right?
Do you do challenges?
What's that?
First of all,
you know, fucking
those
challenges. I'm a savage. Challenges
can go to hell because they're toxic. Okay, and I want to dispel the myth. Okay, I want to dispel the myth that all Black people can dance, because I've seen the choreography, and as soon as I figure out how to do a dance, that dance is old, and now they got a new dance, and now I can't do that dance anymore. So I don't do the challenges. No. I'm not.
They too arm busy. It's just all up here, and it's like I don't want to flail my arms around that much. It's so
first of all, it hurts. Okay, my rotator cuff is almost torn. Yeah. I'm not doing any of it, and all the twerk and the popping. No, I'm tired. My knees hurt.
Like that, right?
Okay, I'm not doing it. But I do like to do the sounds, like the lip syncing and the voice. Like, I like doing that. I also like that you can respond directly to somebody's comment by making a video. Like, I love
I just did that on accident, and I didn't know. I thought I was responding to the person, and then I seen it on my page, and I was like, why are these people commenting on this? And I was like, oh, I didn't know.
And then and also, like, if you use that, like, some people, like, there's a guy on TikTok who literally all of the content that he creates now are strictly coming from the comment suggestions. They'll be like, do a video about this, and he'll literally do a video with their comment up there. So all of his content now that he creates is from suggestions from his content, you know, from his comments, because he's been on there so long. But then the other thing is, like, you know, you fall down these rabbit holes, right? So they're like, ooh, you've just stumbled on to sexy doctor TikTok, and they've got all of these different loopholes and stuff. Let me tell you something. The lesbians on TikTok, they're gonna hey man, they're pretty bad. Like, hey,
what do you mean?
What are
you talking about?
They're attractive, and I love their energy, and I feel like they're making eye contact with me, even though they're not. Like, they be so sensual and beautiful. Even the like stud ones, I'd be like. So on TikTok, I'm a little more fluid, but on Instagram, I'd be like, if you don't get your ass out of here, lady. So, but
I see. I see what you said. Okay. You not used to the energy that they bring on TikTok. TikTok's a different medium, a different platform, so it hit different.
Yeah,
so what you're saying is I need to get on TikTok.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Ron. You need to get
that's because that's what I'm hearing.
Because this lesbian couple almost got me, right? So they did the sound to this song, and they were a wife and wife. They were wives. They was wife.
Yes.
They married
wives.
to each other, right? They're
married.
They wives and they married. And so they were doing this video, and it was like very sensual, and it was like, why do I feel like this? And then they was like, if you gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then they was like, go get her. And I was like, go get who? I'm the only one looking at my phone right now.
Yeah, you'll get got. You'll get got. You got to remember, we do comedy, so we're in tune with validation. It don't mean we need it. It just means we in tune with it. When I first came out here, I was hanging out. I'm drunk. I almost said a name. I was hanging out with somebody.
Spill the tea.
Yeah. The way he just caught himself, like, don't do that, Ron. You right, Ron. Calm yourself, nigga. You're right. Let me drink some water.
And see,
I was hanging out. I was hanging out with somebody, and we would go to these gay clubs, lesbian clubs, and at the lesbian clubs, it's gay boys there, and they were coming up to me, and they was like, "What's happening?" Now, I like validation, so I'm like, "What happening, nigga?" You know, I'm like, "You talking to me?" Now, I'm not into that, but I'm like, I mean, I'll go there with you, but the person I was hanging with was like, "Don't do that. Don't lead them on." That's
right. Don't
me.
Don't be a tease. Yeah.
But the point is, the fact that you almost got is not because you a different type of person. It's just you appreciate people who appreciate you. That's just how we are.
So what I do is I like, and then I scroll. I don't really engage. I don't be talking to them. I just like, and I move on. And when I feel like the feeling is overtaking me, I be like, "Woo, let me go to Twitter."
Yeah, sure.
I switch apps to, get it off me. But man, they are extremely attractive over there, and they know how to talk to the ladies. And oh man, it's really nice. So
when you see a nice young lady with a Caesar cut and with the little and the Jordans, sometimes it throw you, and so that little dichotomy make you like.
TikTok is very niche driven. So there's like all kinds of, different pockets that you can be in. And literally like the For You page, like I wish that Instagram and Facebook worked like that for us, because our demo scales older, because you got to be 21 and up to get into the comedy club. So like, I wish that, those platforms, worked how TikTok does, because when you do something that they like, they literally want you to keep doing that, and they will force those videos. Like, you will see the same video on your timeline so much that you'll be like, fine, just to get it off your page. I encourage all the comedians to go over to the TikTok.
Well, I'm gonna get on it. And I would imagine it's like an investment, right? I mean, because those underage people, they got to get older at some point. So give it 3 years. There'll be a crop of them that's 21, So I'm gonna go on there and try to find me a loved one. Try to find me a nice damn, I don't know the politically correct term they say it right now.
I'm gonna share some to you.
Find me a nice young MA to love me. Wait, Lance, you laughing? What's your experience? How's your love life?
Yeah, are you on the TikTok, Lance?
I'm on TikTok, but I'm not good on there. I actually I be getting like some decent views. I always forget to post stuff there. Like, it never crosses my mind to post something on TikTok.
You posted something the other day, Lance, and all your videos are really funny to me. I like when you were doing the Clubhouse reels, because it was like, that's really funny over there. But you posted a video the other day that it was funny because it was you that were doing the commentary about it, but it triggered me and made me so upset. It was the the guy was proposing to his girlfriend, but it was like he fake simulated that he was being, arrested or whatever with the police. And I was like,
Oh
sir,
my God.
Like,
Yeah.
like I just was like, sir, why? Like,
Yeah.
like I would have said no
stupid.
off of the trauma alone. Like, no, I don't want to marry you because why would you think this is the way that you should ask me?
Right.
He literally to be held at gunpoint or taser point or whatever with the cops. And I'm like, bro, do you watch TV?
This is the story you want to have forever to share with people on how you propose. This is our forever story. Like, no.
Yeah. And see, by the way that you saying it, Farron, I can tell you haven't seen the original video.
No.
Because it's worse than what you think.
Really?
Awful. Trick, like imagine you're somewhere and somebody runs in and says, yo, you need to get outside. Tahir is being held at gunpoint by the police. You're instantly gonna think of all of the things that we know, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be like, and this woman, incredibly brave, because she was like stepping in front of him, like, no. So she could have got, if it was a real situation too. And then she turns around and he's you what? No.
Wait. So nobody that helped him plan this told him this was a bad idea?
Where are your friends? Nobody said.
I don't want to see it, but this sounds like she gonna need meds for her PTSD.
Like,
who has what?
Yo, Tahir is really trolling in these comments.
Yes,
like, I just want y'all to know I'm gonna be in LA in a couple days, and I might punch Tahir when I see him for that. Like, you really trolling your own show, bro. That's
Where
crazy.
are you at now?
Yeah, why couldn't he do this?
Are they open?
I don't know what they doing outside. I know I be in the house. I don't
be back here.
Hey man, they're gonna be open this weekend because I'm at the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
So the club, the club here, so the Comedy Factory is open, and I heard that the main showroom, because I don't know if you've done it since they redid the main showroom.
So look, I did it in November. Is that November?
No, but that
it was in the ballroom.
Right, it was in the ballroom. The showroom is open now.
Yeah, that's they said the showroom's back open.
Yeah, so
that's one of the dopest showrooms in the country to me. I love that showroom.
And they redid it, so it's really nice.
And I love green rooms that are behind the stage, where you can go straight from green room to stage. Mm-hmm. Not have to walk through nobody.
Yeah, so they redid the green room, so it's really nice, and they are back open. So I'm excited about that. But they're booking the hitters right now. So, and usually the hitters, they bring their own people. So it's probably going to be a while before I get to work the club again.
Damn, that's why I ain't in there yet. I understand. Business is business.
Right. I'm in the same boat as you. Right? I'll take no offense. I don't say that. They be like, we like you. We think you're funny, but asses in seats. And I'd be like, I get it, bro. I get it.
So you know the honest truth about how clubs work and those things.
Don't say something you're not gonna back up, nigga. Don't ask us to go on the road and then not call us after the show.
Oh, I feel like this has happened to him recently.
Okay.
It's very
okay.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
But weren't anybody on this show? Are you projecting?
I'm just battered, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't even deserve that, Lance. But I just had a flashback. Bro. It's all good, baby. You know what it is though about clubs?
What is it?
They hit you with the asses in seat thing, right? And you being you gotta respect that, right? Mm-hmm. Until you work these clubs and you see these clubs and you see the calendar and you know that they not selling tickets like that because they be paper in the rooms.
Facts.
These are for names who you don't think need it. They are giving away tickets. Absolutely. But they figure it's easier to give away tickets for someone who's been on TV for 15 years versus giving away tickets for you.
Right.
But don't let these niggas lie to you like such and such is selling out shows. That's not happening.
No, we know the
Are they
rules are being
still
papered.
holding people to like the 2-drink minimum though?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they're not hurting like completely from giving away.
Yeah, the club literally. So, okay, quiet as kept. One of the biggest draws in the world is Kev on stage. They don't see the club. The clubs try to act like that's not the case, but the quote unquote, they put people in boxes. They put people in an internet box. Then they'll put these people in a Def Comedy Jam comic box, and they got all these boxes. But so let's say Kev comes to town, they're going to sell out all of the shows, and they're going to get the ticket money and the 2-drink minimum money, right? So then what they'll do is they'll take a white comic a lot of the times and give that week to him that they would have gave to one of us who's not gonna quote unquote sell out. Because so let's say Ty Davis is the biggest comedian in the world, right?
From your mouth to God's ears. Amen.
Right? Farron is a great comedian, but she don't have the name yet. She's fantastic, but she ain't selling the tickets like that yet. Okay, cool. So the club knows, and y'all got the same agent. You guys are under the same agency. The club has, let's say there's 2 comedy clubs in the city, or let's say there's a club and a theater, and Ty can do small theaters if she wants to. But the club really wants Ty Davis. So what the agency says is, okay, we'll give you Ty the first week of March, but you got to give Farron a weekend in August.
Okay.
Which would have been Keon's weekend.
Right.
But Keon doesn't have an agent who has bigger names under him who's leveraging these weekends.
Keon don't even have an agent at all.
Why not? Why?
Keon does everything his goddamn self.
Why? Don't say that like you can't have an agent, nigga. You won't accept them because people done hit me up asking about you just because I'm black and you black. They hit me.
No one is I'm gonna be. The fact that you said that is a small trigger, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody I know will hit me and be like, so and so is asking about you. No one hits me. So I don't believe none of it. I'd be like, well, nigga, they're not asking hard enough because they're
intimidated by you because you in shape. See, this is the thing. As a comedian, nothing's funny. I'm serious. This is not a joke. Don't fucking laugh at me. As a comedian, nothing's funny about being in shape. You're a beautiful man. Don't nobody want to laugh at that, nigga. Oh, look at me. I'm perfect. And my wife, my lady, she's great. My kids, they're great. And fuck you. People want people with problems. Look at me. I look like Norbit. I'm fucking killing the game, man.
Okay, everybody start donating to give Keon a fat suit so that
man. Y'all hit him up.
But
I'm doing all right.
Ron
I got fucking beer, man. You gotta get it together.
The fact that the reason why I will never get on one of those like America Got Talent or whatever, or any of those shows. When we do the interviews, they be like, tell me about your life and let us see your family. And nigga, after I show them my family and tell them about my life, they'd be like, okay. And that's it. It's
like, look at my beautiful together, non-broken, not in the projects family. They're like, ugh.
So 2 things, right? Remember I told y'all earlier the things that Ron was saying earlier about social media, those rants. Y'all see Ron is drunk right now. Y'all see how he talk when he start drinking?
Why would you say that?
Because you said you was drunk.
Because it's the truth. Okay.
Right. I know. I had one little apple juice. That's it.
I had one, maybe 2. But I'm an alcoholic now. That nigga Eddie Kane does right now.
So look, we was in SAC and I used to produce these shows at the Punchline. So I had BT came out, and then Jahan Jones.
That was a good show.
That was a great show. And then Ron was on it. And we was just kicking it after show. We went to this party after, and Ron had a drink or six. And Ron started talking about how he got to get better on social media. But he was like, man, I just got to do it, man. Why not just do it, man?
I never did it, and now you see, I'm in Belize with Russ. I'm out here with Russell Simmons. It just be like that, man. I tried to do it, I couldn't do it. I'm all right. I'm content. The issue comes when you want more than what you actually produced. And I actually ran into this situation with some people, person I was involved with. It's like your desires don't match up with your willingness to do. And that's when you run into a problem. You can want the great stuff in the world, but you got to be willing to do it. You can say, I ain't willing to do the great stuff in the world, so I'm content where I'm at. But when you want more than you're willing to put out, now you're in this purgatory of being just miserable. It'd be nice to be where all y'all at, but I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm happy.
Same exact thing, Kia. Same exact thing, Kia.
I'm trying to put a serious point into a silly fashion, but the reality is, man, you're absolutely right. You got to go out there and you got to make it work. You got to do those things. But there's a lot of people that's like chasing dreams and don't even understand, like, yo, you got to wake up and do the shit. Throughout quarantine, I realized there's a lot of people who thrive during quarantine because quarantine was a opportunity for them to just dream and absolutely have no ability to do. Quarantine, a lot of people found out that I can just sit around and dream. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and it felt good because you absolutely couldn't do it. The world was shut down. But then now the world's opening back up, and it's like, okay, all them things you was dreaming about, go do them. Fuck you. That's what I've ran into.
Yo, hey, Farron.
Is this not making sense to y'all right now?
Huh?
What's up? What is
y'all laughing like I'm talking Chinese or something? Is that not making sense?
Farron, what is on the
You
ceiling?
Can't. I'll shut up. If I'm not making sense, I'll shut up.
Leave me alone.
Oh my God. And I got reduced to little friend. Farron got the best camera on here. Niggas get nice cameras and then think they can call you little friend. I'm trying to drop jewels right now. I'm saying if you want, you have to do. You cannot want and not do. I talk a lot of shit about what I want, but I don't do it. I'm okay. And now I'm little friend.
You was making sense at first. And then
why y'all laughing at me?
At first, I swear to God, I was like, yo, that's deep. And then I was like, okay, how much has he had to drink? Like it was on point. And then he was like, I think I'm just gonna turn here for no reason.
Yeah, it was.
I turned because it got personal.
Why do we have a comedian constantly saying, why y'all laughing at me? Like something's wrong.
He was on his journey. He was like, we're making great time. Ooh, a truck stop. And the nigga just hit a hard right for no reason. I want some Skittles. And he just turned. And I was like, all right, well, sleep it on.
Don't laugh at me. All right. I'm trying to make some poignant points right now, man. What the point is, yes. I said all that shit, but I'm going to do it. 2021, this is my year. Never heard that before.
Keon is dying.
Yeah. You ever heard that before, huh? I'm going to claim this year.
Name it and claim
it. Do the work, man. But that's why I appreciate everybody that's here, man. Keon, you be doing the work. Lance, you do the work. Ty, you do the work. Fair, and y'all do the work, man. And you get out what you put in, man. And I'm not saying this to shit on nobody, but it really is that simple. It's like, yo, what you put in, you will get out. But if you sit with your arms folded and just desire and be frustrated that you don't have, that's because you're not understanding the equation. The equation is you put in, you get out. Not you desire and you're showered. That's not how it works.
No,
and I just really learned that lesson these past 2 years.
Well, you know what the funniest thing is when you said I'm trying to get where y'all at in the face Keon made, because like where I'm at, and I know this because I know Keon. Keon was very reluctant to do the internet thing.
Yeah.
And I don't
up though.
I met Ty
Lyrics we let slide.
Yeah, I met Ty online, but I'm sure she was reluctant to do the internet thing.
I promise you, if it were not for Earth closing, I probably wouldn't be on, because I was like, fuck this phone, this computer phone. This is stupid. I'm not doing any of that. I'm hitting these stages. I'm on the road. I'm not none of this. Now look at me. I be on here.
Yo, there was a time in quarantine where no matter what time you got on Instagram, Ty Davis and Godfrey was gonna be live.
On. Like, it got to the point where like people were hitting me up. They were like, I was just texting you to see if you were asleep. I was like, what? Well, no, when do you sleep? And I was like, why do you care when I sleep? Like, because every time I go on Instagram, you on Instagram. Well, then don't go on Instagram. Like,
then also, when do you sleep?
Like,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Like it literally, like, this is the most, I will say this, like in this last year, this is the most sleep that I've probably gotten in the last 6 or 7 years. And like, I will go to sleep. I remember like the first month of the quarantine, I would go to sleep in the middle of the day and I would wake up and be like, nigga, it's still today. Like, I was so sad. Why is this still today? And I just, I started to fill my days. I started to make myself busy with stuff. Like I was doing any and everything. I went back to college. I was like, I need to get this. I'm back in school. Like, I went back.
What? What you learning?
Well,
school. Nigga want to learn.
I like learning things.
What you learning? What you learning?
So I am an English major and a human resource management.
What the fuck are we speaking right now?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm an English major.
Jesus.
You speaking.
Did he yell at you for wanting to further your education?
Here's the thing.
That was out of line. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I'm sorry.
Because I had therapy today, and this is why I love when Tahir asked me to be on Zoom on Tuesdays, because I have therapy at 4:00. And I want to say to you, Ron, your feelings are valid. I hear you, man. You are loved, and what you're feeling and what you're projecting onto me, I know that it's not about me. So
don't you patronize me.
I received this. I want you to know that this is all love that I'm giving back to you. It's all love.
Me and my therapist ain't made it where Ty is yet. Nigga, shut up.
Hey, am I the only one who missed early quarantine?
No, I did not miss that. Early quarantine can go too heavy.
Early quarantine was the best part of it.
Bro,
like, right
early,
we got that break.
What
we
month?
thought we were just getting a short break.
I'm talking about last year around this time.
Yeah, I loved it.
No.
Bro, early quarantine was a vibe, bro.
No.
It was the only thing that made early quarantine not cool was the uncertainty. Like, because you would hear stuff like, yo, you better go get all your supplies. They're going to close all the stores. But once it was like past that, it was like just everything slowing down. No more rat race. You can just kind of relax. And then you can then people just started getting creative, but shit didn't always look polished. So like people would be on like Instagram Live, but their phone be turned the wrong way. Or like just watching Ozark. It was just all kind of just good times, man. Like
June.
The first
2020
challenges.
The first 2-3 months of quarantine was fire.
Vincent Jones was out here.
I was drunk for 90 days. I was like,
I was drunk every day.
April,
every day.
May.
Same.
I say June was the sweet spot.
Yeah,
because that's when like we were past, and it sounds messed up to say, but we were past, like we had gotten used to all of the tragedies of the pandemic, and we were getting hip to all of the sweet stuff. What is DJ D Nice versus that was because it's what February, March, April, May, June is when it was like, oh shit, quarantine. Even that was tight. That was tight. That was
early cool. Versus battles when there was all the technical difficulty.
Right.
And they was in their own crib. Like it versus is cool now. It's polished. It's more of a performance. I get it. But the early stuff when niggas Wi-Fi was tripping, but we all dealt with it.
It was so bad.
Oh,
let's keep it real. Like you said, when quarantine, everybody was going live. Like everybody was jumping in each other's stuff. Like it was fun.
Bro,
like contrary to popular belief, we see each other at comedy clubs or whatever, but in real life, we don't see each other like that because everybody got their own shit going on. So like when quarantine hit, it was just like, well, let me catch up with everyone, and even people that I don't know well, that I only know via social media or whatever. Let's get to know each other.
Tiger King.
All that
Tiger King and box wine.
Yo, we talking Tiger King, Ozark. It was great times.
I never watched Tiger King. I still
never watched Tiger, and then
I've never seen it.
Girl, I refuse. You're missing out.
I refuse.
None of y'all watch Tiger King?
I watched it.
Ty, I found out about you throughout that. Well, at least the internet version. We had did something with Ryan Davis. And Ryan, I think we were signing off, or maybe he was just giving everybody compliments. And he was like, yo, so-and-so is super funny. So-and-so is a dope writer. So-and-so is a great actor. Ty Davis, she just got a fat ass. I was like, what? What the? And you just laughed it off. I was like, no, let me see. Why would he make a joke like that? And it turned out you had so much more going for you than that. That too, but you had so much more going for you. And then I was like, did this nigga just disrespect Yam Fam? There you go.
And then she even early Zooming with the homies when it was just 40 niggas on Zoom.
Yes.
Right.
For 4 hours.
And we didn't know what the hell we was doing.
Nobody.
And that's how.
Can we cue up, Lance?
Perfect cue up, because that's how this started. It was the first episode. I didn't know what we was doing. I didn't know what we was doing. Yeah. They was like, hop on Zoom, and I was in my house comfortable. I was in my house comfortable, shirtless. And then I was like, we hopping on the internet?
That's right,
I didn't
Ron.
know people was watching us.
Ron.
And then that's how it happened. That's how all this happened, was that I didn't know we was on the computer like that.
Hell no, because I'm just out here. I didn't even know.
My setup won't allow me to even show everything, so it ain't gonna make no sense.
Lance, you done got in shape, bro. I see you.
Oh yeah, we out here.
It is.
Did I miss the big reveal, Lance? When did you cut your hair?
No,
Ty and Farron, don't do this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually. Soon as
you got the Nick Cannons from the Drumline.
I was waiting. I was like, what happened?
No, soon as
you got the Nick Cannons.
Soon as I'm taking my braids out, but I don't want to take them out on the camera because it just would have been too much.
Why not? What do you think, man? Get comfortable. I mean,
because my setup where my lighting is at, I didn't want to I just didn't want to do it.
Okay.
I don't think someone takes my braids out for me. I don't know how to do none of this.
You know what? Nothing but the respect. I get it. Okay.
What can I do with my shit? What can I do with my hair? I've been wanting to do something different.
You gotta keep it now, bro. We all know you for the afro.
But that's what people keep telling me. Like, yo, your look is your glasses. It's like, nigga, my affliction is glasses. Like, I have an astigmatism. This not my brand, nigga. Like, let me get some money. LASIK all day. I can't wait to be done with these. I'm gonna be like, I can't even see what I look like right now. I got no idea what I look like.
Wait a minute.
I can't see the camera.
I love it.
Can you not wear
I can, but after I got off my mother's insurance, I stopped getting free contacts. That was
Okay.
when I was 26.
Well, that's what happened.
I'm 29 now, so I've never seen myself without glasses.
So check this
What
out.
I look like.
Hey, check this out.
What?
When
Who's
was
talking?
Wait, that's such a real thing that I would have never thought about. This nigga's never seen him.
My face look like this, nigga. When I dream about me, I got glasses on.
Yeah, because I've never seen you without glasses.
Ever.
Me neither. Me neither. That's what I'm trying to say.
He took his glasses off, and I said, "But this is a real thing, Ron." And he was like, "Yo, who's talking?" The nigga can't even see who was talking.
But did you see how he did the squint because he couldn't see, but it was very much like light skin. And so see, that's the look that
that's the real squint.
But that I'm telling you, take that on it. Oh, right there. Yo,
that's the real squint. This like
see?
Who am I looking at right now? I really can't tell.
But hey, when you was talking earlier, right, about comics who are in shape or who are good looking or however you put it, the thing is,
I'm trying to, because if I don't have my glasses on, I can't really hear that good.
That's what I'm saying. You got
the glasses thing.
No, it's a real
glasses
thing. I cannot hear without my glasses.
I can almost guarantee that my eyes are worse than yours.
Do you, brother? Are you looking at these? How small do I look right now?
Wait, Ron, let me tell you something. I've known Lance a long time, and I've seen his actual glasses.
Go get them right now.
I didn't even know for years, and then he put them on, and I was like, "Nigga,
look at that!"
Oh shit!
His eyes.
You
know how some people's eyes are so thick.
I'm about to get LASIK.
His eyes were this big because his glasses, when he turned to the side, it looked like a windshield. Like it was so thick. And I was like, "Oh shit, you blind." He's like, "I can't see shit, bro." Like his eyes look hella far away in the glasses.
Do he have on contacts? Like,
he wears contacts. His glasses are ridiculous.
Oh my God, glorious.
See, I do both. I do glasses.
Damn, who running the boards right now? Appreciate that.
Big sis Chris.
You see it,
man. I'm feeling light skinned than a motherfucker right now.
Big sis Chris.
I didn't even know it. I don't care if it was the big brother of Chris. I appreciate it right now.
Oh, you look like a boy who does the tech stuff on Bad Boys.
Right, he looks like John Sally.
Wait, put him up to the camera. Put him up to the camera.
No, turn him to the side so they can see the ice cube.
Is his more magnified than mine? Oh boy. No, that's because you don't have high index lenses. You getting plastic lenses. You always gonna look like that.
Listen, Ron. I got everything you could possibly get to not make.
No, man.
I'm telling you,
you gotta pay extra.
I got everything.
Why is the person with no insurance telling you what you got to do?
They did everything. They done everything to not make them this.
Ron is like, but did you call your mama? Nigga, did you ask your mama?
That's all you gotta do. That's really all you gotta do.
Did you ask your mama what you can do?
Hey, Ron. When you get a chance, like maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna need you to watch this back because the chat is really feeling you.
Really?
I'm just saying.
The Purple Sevens? Oh my God! What's it? The Urkel Sevens?
But the point
don't make me feel bad.
The point of what I was trying to say though, Ron, was Keon does it, Ty does it, and you do it as well. The part about the comedy, scratch all of that. It's the honesty. It's the honesty in y'all's comedy.
Oh.
That people fuck with.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like when Ron just said, I got off of my mom's insurance when I was 26. That's like just a really honest comic statement that people don't really say.
Yeah.
Nobody really talks about getting off their mom's insurance, but it makes perfect sense. It's like, oh yeah.
I thought everybody got off their mother's insurance at 26. That was the thing, right?
Well, that wasn't. I'm a little older, so it wasn't a thing. I'm older.
That was like the law, I think. It's like
yeah, that was a part of
26.
Yeah.
What, were you still in school?
26.
I thought you
No.
can stay on longer if you're in school, but your parents have to kick you off at when you're like 22 or something.
Well, maybe. I did not go to school. I went to California and lived in a van and tried to have relations with other female comedians.
Well, thank your mama because she's going to the insurance people for you.
Yeah, my shit is bad.
I did all that. I just got like a regular green screen now. I don't know how that happened. Maybe the good Lord was like, you need to stop.
Your green screen.
No, I'm not blind. I mean, I'm blind, but I ain't that blind. When I take the glasses off, you notice his perfect teeth more. That's funny. I appreciate it. It's not true, but I thank you, Miss Day Hope or Hop. I don't know how to spell. I'll take it all. All right, let's see if I can get this back. I know you guys are getting ready to get off, and I got to go buy more beer.
No, we still have 44 minutes. I do have a question. Who left? Oh, okay. He'll probably be back. Okay.
First of all, I need him to come back on and tell the truth. That's not just beer, nigga.
It's not.
No.
Unless his tolerance is.
Wait, that's just beer.
Sorry. Y'all can see the stuff in the background. I didn't mean for y'all to see the stool. My bad. I got a question for y'all because I saw something that quite annoyed me. And I know everybody has different boundaries and different things that they're willing to do, to create content and a certain level of, authenticity. But Tyrese shaving his lady's vajayjay. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
Okay, so he is involved with a lady, and she's literally feet up, holding the camera, and he's in front of her, getting ready to shave, and he's taking us through the tutorial process of him shaving her vajayjay. And I was like, why? Why does this need to be posted? If that's what you and your lady do, cool, but why? First of all, no man could ever. I'm good. Don't you touch it how I tell you to touch it when I want you to touch it. Don't you get from next to my Cookie Monster with a razor. I will kill you. And he
I'd be too scared.
Okay,
I'm gonna do something wrong.
I'm lost.
And we were talking about Tyrese and how he did it. There's a video of him and his girlfriend, and he's shaving her box.
What's wrong with that?
Why is it a video on Instagram?
Because people want to see that.
Who wants to see it?
Okay.
I was about to say, I was
Sir, start an OnlyFans. Don't put it on Instagram.
Did they take it down?
No, it's still up.
He's like, I meant to screen record it.
If they didn't take it down, then it's all good, right?
The other thing that makes me mad, because I am currently shadow banned and have been shadow banned for about 2 weeks now.
What does that mean? I don't understand that.
What that means, shadow banning means is that the platform is purposefully suppressing my content.
Oh, okay.
So when I go live, you know how you would see the bubble that says Ty Davis is live, or Ty Davis just made a post or whatever. Now you're not seeing that. So some people, you have to just stumble upon, my page and be like, oh, she's live, hit that. So, because they actually cut off my live in the middle of me speaking, which isn't the first time, because anytime I get to talking about racism and revolution, they be like, shut that bitch up, be funny. They interrupt my live and they cut it off. They've, restricted me from being able to post and all of that stuff. So a lot of my content isn't being viewed by the larger part of my audience. So whereas I would get like 10,000 plays on a reel, now I'm getting like 2 and 4. I don't care, because I'm still gonna post, because Instagram ain't the boss of me. I do what I want. Ho. So
that's why Patreons are the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell you want to do.
I can't get with Patreon. The only reason I can't get with Patreon is because I know that I'm not consistent and disciplined enough to have content on there to justify people subscribing to me. I would feel awful if people were paying $5 a month to see content from me, and I know that I could be hot and heavy today, and then you niggas won't hear from me for 3 weeks.
That's fair.
You won't feel like you have to if they're dependent on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if the demand is there and you know you have these people's money, that you would do it.
I would feel obligated to create the content, but because one of my areas of improvement, because I don't like to say problems, one of my areas of improvement is that I'm working on balance. So like if let's say you and I, like, we're talking on the phone and you're like, oh my God, Ty, you call me too much. Instead of me scaling back how much I call you, I will literally go from this to I will not call you at all. And then you'll be like, Ty, I said you call me too much, not don't call me anymore. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. So it's like, I don't know how to, like, it's hard for me to
all or nothing.
Yeah. So that's why I haven't committed to, the whole Patreon thing. But Clubhouse, that's my shit. I can get on there and talk and do, like, that's no problem, because it's like I have a podcast. Well, nigga, I ain't got that podcast anymore. I had a podcast, but even to keep up with it weekly, I was like, I don't feel like this.
But even
But you're doing Patreon. You said you're doing Clubhouse every day, right?
No, I don't do it every day now. Like, I think I was on Clubhouse a couple days ago, but I wasn't even saying anything. I just went into somebody else's room and I was just listening. Sometimes I just go and perch and just be like, what y'all talking about? What y'all doing in here? Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. And then bye. But if I open up my room, like whenever I create a room in Clubhouse, I am committed to the responsibility of running the room. So I make sure that I have moderators that are going to run this room the way that they know how I like my stuff to be ran. And if I got to step out to wash my face or take a nap or something like that, I know that these people that I've modded.
Take a nap?
Oh, nigga, I go to sleep on Clubhouse. What? If they don't get the hell out of here, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going sometimes my rooms go for hours. Like, I think my longest room was like 22 hours. I wasn't up the full 22 hours, but it's like, all right, it's your shift. You got it. And it's times where I'll wake up in Clubhouse and be like, I don't know who any of these niggas are. Hey, y'all. Hey, what we talking about? Good morning. So, but that's easier because I'm not committed, to it. I'm not beholden to it. Just like if I don't want to post anything on Instagram or whatever, because I fast from social media sometimes too, because it'd be too much. Mm-hmm. Like people in a like everybody got something to say, and like this new thing I've been doing, I'll post some shit and turn the comments off. Can't nobody say nothing. Either you like it or you don't. And if you like it, you hit the like button and you get your ass out of here. Don't come on my post saying nothing. Like, because even like depending on what mood I'm in that day, I could be triggered. Like somebody could be like, oh my God, you're so nice when you're so pretty if you don't have your glasses on. And then what I heard was, bitch, you ugly when you
yeah.
And so
been there.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, no. And that's another thing. And it's like, I wanted to talk to you guys about it, especially you, Farron, being, newer in the space that you're in right now. Have you guys found that sometimes your fans, followers, supporters, whatever you want to call them, do you feel like sometimes they feel too entitled to you and your time and your content? Like, if you decide, hey, I'm not posting today because I'm tired or whatever, or I'm taking a break, and then you get the messages and they're like, why you ain't posting? The only reason
I do not. I feel like I've been very consistently inconsistent, and so no one is looking for that from me. It's days where I will completely, like, the only social media platform I'm on is Instagram, and it's days where I just won't. I won't go in there at all, let alone post. I'm not on there to look at anybody else's anything. I'll forget IG even exists for a full 48 hours, then be like, oh, right, I have a podcast and I need to post a promo. So I feel like I've been very consistent with not doing anything regularly, that nobody's demanding anything from me. So, yeah.
Like, what about like y'all, like if you go live, I know sometimes like when I go live, sometimes people will feel like they are entitled. They feel like you are obligated to respond. And it's like, do you not understand how the chat moves? Sometimes the comments are moving too fast and I don't have my glasses on and I can't see what your comments are saying. And they're like, yeah, I don't like coming on your live because you don't never speak to me. Boy, fuck you. I don't know you.
Every time y'all mention glasses, I just start laughing. Like,
because I wear glasses.
Why? Why, Keon? Why would you laugh when people mention glasses? What do you find?
Is Keon the only person on here that has perfect vision or something?
I'm out here. Of course. Well, now don't say perfect. Well, I mean,
Keon, you got 20/20?
Yeah.
See? That's why you're not getting booked, Keon.
Exactly. Oh, perfect. Oh,
you see how dejected I said it? Like I don't even want stuff anymore. Like people are like, how's your health? I'd be like, great.
Who's the most successful in shape fucking 2020 vision comic? Who?
Yeah.
They'd be like, how's the family? I'd be like, perfect.
My vision
exactly.
terrible. I was quiet, but the same thing Ron said about it. Without my glasses or contacts, I can't see my own face in the mirror.
Can't see nothing.
You ever lost your glasses, but you need your glasses to find your glasses?
So that'd be the worst struggle.
I've not wanted to wear my contacts, but I couldn't find my glasses, so I had to put in contacts because I knew where those were so that I could find my glasses because I wanted to wear glasses that day.
Yo, I've been in my room like motherfucking Ray Charles when
just moving around, touching everything,
asking for mama. I had to find crickets, nigga, just to find my glasses.
Have you ever lost your dog and stick?
So have you ever to the, I don't even know what that means.
Wait, what did Lance say?
Have you ever lost your dog and stick?
What does that even mean?
That's blind people talk. They give you a stinging eye dog and a stick.
Oh my God, you went that deep? That's damn near offensive. Wait a minute, I'm not laughing at that. I'm not gonna get canceled. Shame on me.
So let me ask you
say that.
To answer your question, Ty. Honestly, I don't feel like that because
what you keep seeing I ass up. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead, Keon.
Well, to what Lance said earlier, the honesty that I put out is why I feel like people don't really do that to me because I'd have been on here before and be like, man, fuck y'all, and they know I be meaning that sometimes, so they don't really come at me like. They understand, like, I'm giving you what I can, and if you don't like it, I don't give a shit. Whatever, take it or leave it. Like,
nigga, why you sway when you talk?
I don't know, nigga. That's what I do.
Ron, let's unpack it. What's going on?
What?
What's going on? Because I feel like
I'm saying, why this nigga? Y'all just let him do whatever the fuck he want to do on here. I don't even understand that. This nigga got his chest out casually. Ain't no casual chest out. You either taking a picture or going swimming. Zip your motherfucking jacket up, my nigga. Nigga just on here swaying. Boy. Okay.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not gonna say it again, brother.
Right. Do
what?
yourself a favor. Just take your glasses off. You can't see shit anyway. Take them off, and you'll enjoy the Zoom.
No. I shouldn't have to remove my vision.
Just take them off and guess voices. Fair?
This nigga over here just talking, swaying like this. Well, you know.
There you go. You can't see.
My family is just so perfect and
you're so funny, Ron. I like this version of Ron. I've never seen this. I'm really digging this.
No,
something about my biceps.
Channel it, Ron.
Ooh,
keep going.
It's just so immaculate, you know.
Why let's how does it feel?
Fuck him.
Let's switch characters.
Fuck you.
Let's switch characters.
You bet.
Oh, you niggas out here, you motherfuckers. You know, hey man, listen, man.
That's not me. That's not me.
Listen, man, you shit.
And where'd you get those from?
You know, I try to listen. Okay, here's the thing. My inability don't match my ability when I want to transcend to the next level, nigga.
Don't make fun of my vocabulary.
It just
don't do that.
Don't do it, nigga. Shit, let me get another see-through beer, nigga. I can't. Look at you niggas.
It's not see-through anymore because my green screen went away.
Are you telling me that one Heineken took you to the place that you're at right now?
I feel this with apple juice. There was never any Heineken in here. I don't drink alcohol.
That's good, Ron.
I said what I said.
Okay.
What I said. It's the next topic. I said what I said. It was apple juice.
No.
I resent everything Keon just did. I think he's a bad person. He's not a nice guy. He does bad things in the world. And
Oh my God.
yes. So that's all I've got to say about that.
Bad things in the world.
Okay.
The whole world, not just Rob. Yeah, the whole world.
In the world. You ever wonder, like, damn, who left this cone in the middle of the street? Keon. He did that.
What?
Keon has made it his life's work to ruin some of our favorite songs. This nigga got a whole show called Lyrics We Let Slide. I'm listening to this stuff. I'm like, oh, that's such a beautiful song. He go, wait a minute. You hate that song. And I'm like, oh my God, I do hate that song. That's a motherfucking villain. That's a villain from Jimmy Neutron or like the Powerpuff Girls. You don't do like terrible shit, but just stuff that ruined the day.
I feel like Ron is so drunk it made Lance drink water. He was like, I don't never want to get here. And he just started drinking water real fast. Like, you know,
all of that.
Let me sober up.
I've never been drunk.
Yeah. You know, so I never had to drink alcohol before in life.
I did not know that.
And no one ever believes it on here for some reason.
I believe you.
What have you done? If you haven't drank alcohol, what have you done?
I don't know. I've done all kinds of stuff.
Like a booger sugar?
I ain't never
say that, Farron. What you getting at? Why would you say that?
I ain't never smoked or drunk. Like I've done like all of the nigga shit. I've sold drugs and
you ain't never done nothing?
Nah.
He wasn't getting high on his own supply.
Well, shit.
I never did nothing.
And the liquor. I do all. I did the liquor.
Hey man, everybody live your life. I never tried it, and because the older I got, I wish I would have never in life tasted sugar. I really wish that.
Sugar?
I was about to say, Lance has a vice. I've seen Lance. Like I told you, I have stories about Lance. I've seen Lance. He goes, this is what made it so ridiculous. He was like, yo, you want to go to Safeway and just grab something? And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna get a snack. He was like, if I buy these cookies, you know how Safeway got the $5 full box of cookies. It's like 60 cookies in there. He's like, if I buy these, you gonna have some? I was like, yeah, I'll have a couple. This nigga cashed them in a single sitting. He just kept eating the damn cookies. And I looked up, I was like, hey, let me get one of them. Yo, what happened to the cookies? He was like, I ate them. I was like, but that was a community box of cookies. And you just took them.
You asked me, did you want me to be involved with this cookie situation?
Right. So you take that story and make it more relatable, right? You ever have a girl say, hey, you want to have some sex? And you be like, yeah. And then
I mean, no girls ever said it to me, but I'm
following. I'm trying to word it in ways that is friendly to everybody's ears. A woman say, hey, you want to have some sex? And you like, of course, I love to have some sex. And then she like, okay, let's go. You like, okay, hold on, let me do something real quick. But then you waited, she fell asleep.
We was watching a game. How do you finish a whole community box of cookies? It was one hoop game. It was one game. And I was like, ooh, fourth quarter. Let me grab it. And he was like, you know what? I thought of this. And they was demolished, nigga.
He said that like we couldn't go back to Safeway.
Well, here's the thing.
You did not need to go back to Safeway.
That's the thing. I didn't want to go back to the store because I had already, you know how you see somebody, like when you see somebody doing drugs, you like, I can't. I didn't want to be a part of what he was doing. So I was
Who's
just like,
Mama
I can't
Monster?
go back to the store.
Mama Monster. Who's that?
That's it.
It was
Somebody.
I did. Y'all didn't see that?
Yes, she said don't offer no cookies.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the text. Not talking about the text. Did y'all see her avatar?
No.
Did you?
Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll there it is.
Oh, her tongue.
Oh my goodness.
Mama Monster, what happening? No, these glasses
This nigga
come off.
I knew it was coming.
But nigga, you married all y'all together. Don't be worried about what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find my queen. What if my queen is part lizard?
Don't put nothing on me, baby. I'm outside, baby.
Okay.
Don't put nothing on me.
First of all, I'm single. I am outside with it for sure. It's gonna be a hot flash girl summer for me because I'm older.
Hot flash.
Wait, did
That's
we
hilarious.
just breeze right past the part where Ryan said, "If what'd you call your soulmate
I heard it.
half
I heard
lizard?
it.
What'd you say? Your life partner
Listen.
half lizard?"
If the good Lord, sees it fit that my queen be a half reptilian, with all that luscious meat coming up out her mouth.
Ooh,
all right, then wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Your word.
Wait a minute.
Yours.
Okay.
He could have just said tongue. That
He luscious meats.
Luscious meat.
Excuse me. All right.
After saying 20 minutes ago, I'm not trying to get canceled. So bitch with the luscious
somebody
meat.
say he goes pause.
Ain't
no pause, my nigga. You saw what Mama Monster put out. You talking about some pause. You better hit play, brother, and see what the good Lord blessed her with. Shout out to all them big tongue queens. Cardi B, where you at with that whole? Cardi B got a ladle coming out of her
tongue
mouth.
is
She get you
humongous.
some gravy and pour it on some mashed potatoes. Yes, she
So
can.
speaking of that, guys, if you
The
have
Most
not
High
hit the
want
like
that for
button,
me.
please hit the like button on
Hit
this
the like
video
button.
so we can have those views up for our good friend TahirMoore, who will be returning tomorrow, I believe, for another episode of Zooming with the Homies. This has been everything that I expected and more.
No, check this out.
If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget, new episode of More to the Story out now. Wording is harder tomorrow, and then Damn Internet You Scary on Thursday. I was just trying to change the subject really because
Check this out, Ty. So I wanted to answer your question about the online stuff, right?
Yes.
Now, one thing that I've done is been very specific on how I do the internet. So you're not really going to know anything about my personal life if you go through my Instagram or Facebook. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to know who I'm dealing with, none of that kind of stuff. So when people comment online, it never bothers me because it's never
surface.
It's all surface stuff. It's all here. Like when I be sent, because well, I can say Farron and Keon, y'all integrate your family into y'all material, into y'all. It's a thing. I was like, yeah, that's dope and brave.
Brave.
Well, that's why with the kids on, because people are stupid. That's why with the boys, that's why Keelan's show is only on my Patreon, because I'm like, those people have sense and they mess with me and they're respectful and whatever. I won't put the kids just out because niggas are retarded.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And even with the wife, like we'll do some stuff, and we've done more. That actually started, honestly, it was no family stuff until COVID.
Till early quarantine.
And then I was with them all the time. And I was with them all the time. And I was like, well, yeah, this is who I be with. And that's how that all started. But I didn't do family stuff before COVID because I was like, I don't like people like that. And I wanted it to be surface because people are reckless and stupid. And it's just like, and the thing is, they're not even, the recklessness and the stupidity isn't even like authentic. They're just fucking awkward and don't know how to be normal.
Human,
so they'd be like, oh, okay, well, let me just do something weird to get some attention. And it's like, nigga, just be normal. Mm-hmm. And they can't.
The thing for me is, and I know this is a Ty Davis, issue. My safety is very important to me. Like, all around, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And when I see behavior that makes me uncomfortable, like I immediately start to check. So for instance, I literally took a nap the other day. This is like last week. I took a nap, in the middle of the day because I'm old and that's what we be doing, right? Lay down, took a nap, woke up. When I looked at my phone, it said I had 100 notifications. And I was like, holy shit, what the shit? Okay, what's happening? What's going on? What's happening?
Finish your story, please. But you still have your notifications on?
First of all, let me finish. So this is for Instagram.
Still, you have those on?
It doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I'm just
Keon
turn that shit off. I apologize.
Keon, you're right. Keon's the problem. Go ahead, Ty.
Hey,
That's
Ty,
all I've been trying to say.
I apologize, Ty. I'm sorry. I've been acting a fool. I apologize. Finish your story, please.
Wow. All of that? Keon really acting like
Let her finish her story.
Like he can't have these. That's all I'm saying. These come with it. I mean, you can do your little jokes, your little jokey jokes. What these?
Let her finish the story. Ty, I sincerely apologize. Please finish.
So I laid down to take a nap, and then I woke up. And when I went to my phone, it said I had 100 notifications on Instagram. And I was like, oh shit, turn up, what happened? Let me see what it is. I looked at the notifications. Thank you, baby. All 100. Oh, thank you. Gone. Thank you. Appreciate you. Put some pants on. What I was saying? All 100 of the notifications, which first of all, Instagram will only tell you 100. It's not going to go past 100. So if you have more than that, you'll see it. So I'm scrolling through. I know they were all from one person. All of them from one account. I'm scrolling and it's literally, and I was like, I instantly was like, this makes me, this is crazy. That kind of behavior, I don't like that. And it
sounds like God was trying to send you a husband.
Makes me
okay. Say that. Say that. Say that.
What we're not gonna do is that, because being single is not an affliction that I need to be cured by a man. I am happily single. I am not waiting for anybody to be sent anywhere to me. I am not for these streets, but I am for the sidewalk. I'm outside with it. I'm out here. I'm not looking for a husband. Okay. So
what you looking for?
He is not trying to send me a husband at all. He's trying to send me somebody's son because I'm trying to get these cheeks clapped and these yams.
Wait a minute. It's like I ain't got a mama out here.
So
you're half lizard lover.
And hey, let me say, Ty, I am also not looking for a husband.
I'm on the sidewalk with it. I'm not for these streets because I tried that and it didn't work out. But the sidewalk, I'm there. What's up? Okay.
Listen, Lance said it.
Turn up. Where we at? Hot Flash Girl Summer? Is that what we doing? All right.
Lance said it. Don't block your blessings, be it in real life or on the gram. Now, if that man liked 100 pictures, you know that took at least 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes he devoted to showing you he did his love. All right.
See, this is the issue that we have with the patriarchal society, because when you guys hear a single woman being happy in her singleness, you automatically feel like there is a man that is supposed to come and fix it. There's a man that is supposed to come and complete it. I'm already complete. I don't need it. But when I want it, I will send for it, and then I will send it away. I don't need a husband. I'm not looking for that. That is red flag behavior, because I have a pattern, a conditioning where I ignore red flag behavior and I go ahead and be like, oh my God, he just really into me. No, sir. Okay. 100 likes on a Ty Davis Instagram with different posts and different videos. No, sir. That is obsessive behavior. That is dangerous behavior, because it starts with 100 likes, and then it starts with 100 calls, and then it starts with 100 texts, and then it's where you been, where you going, who you see. No, sir. No, sir. Let's not do that. Okay.
Hey Ty, I'm with you, and I am ashamed of Lance and Ron right now. I am ashamed of Lance and Ron, and I am with you 100%. And
don't do that.
It's
I
just
Don't
an
you go light
outrage
skin.
that Ron would
Don't.
that Lance would make a joke like that, and Ron
I
would agree. I am
cannot
appalled.
believe
I am
that y'all doing this.
disgusted.
Right. I
Yeah,
cannot
It's just,
believe that
it's
y'all
just,
doing this right now.
you know,
Like,
it's people like this that it makes me glad that I'm married
Oh!
personally, because
you
I think it's
understand.
I think it's disgusting.
Like,
Believe
understand,
I
y'all
would
doing
do
this
like
right
I
now.
want the
And
fellas to
another thing,
understand, like
you know,
Farron,
it's
All
just
right, I'm out, y'all.
Farron,
I'll see
I
y'all
think you
later.
can get it too. Like Farron, I think you will understand it too. There is a safety and a comfortability that exists with men that doesn't with women. If I'm going out on a date for the first time with a guy, I done told my mama and I done told my homegirls in a group chat who I'm going with, where we going, what I got on, because it's a safety issue. Most of the time, not saying that, this is always the case, but most of the time with a man, you don't have to worry about your safety. You're not texting your homeboys in a group chat like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go out with the chick Sheila. She drive a Ford Taurus,
actually. I'm not saying that what you're saying is not
This car.
100% true.
Don't mansplain it.
No. I have a friend who did that. It's not a mansplain. I have a friend. To this day, I know his location because he was going on a date with a chick he didn't know in a neighborhood he didn't know. He was like, "No, nigga, this is where I'm at. If you don't hear from me in a couple days, she got me." True story. True story.
So if he did that, that means
They
that
don't
he has
know.
concerns about his safety and the well-being with that individual, and that may be isolated to that person or that event. Every time I, as a woman, go out into this world, I am constantly worried about my safety, not just from, the cops, and it's because I have a vagina and like people want it and they want to touch it and look at it and they feel that they are entitled to it. There are times where I have to protect myself by smiling and being nice when someone has made an advance that I don't want because I'm fearful of how they may respond. A woman was just shot because she rejected a man's advances. Like, can she just not like you? But no, instead we got to be like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Why can't it just be, boy, fuck you, get out my face. I'm not interested.
Hey, Ty, I'm with you 100%. I just Lance and Ron, I just don't know what went wrong.
Go put down his hashtag I'm with her poster right now.
Went wrong with these gentlemen. They have.
First of all,
I met
first of
Lance's
all,
mother. She's a lovely lady. He was raised right, I thought.
Mr. Keon.
I just don't know.
It's like to the point, wrong. Like so my thing with the notifications is that immediately was a red flag, obsessive, stalkerish type behavior that I was like, I cannot ignore that. Right? Like, do I like when people interact and engage with my stuff? Sure. But the fact that you went through, like, that means that you were on my page and you were scrolling and you were liking, like, sir.
Yeah, I will say it is interesting as you get either older or more experienced, where you start to realize things that you ignored before are like wildly important. Like, there's little things that I'll recognize in a person while interacting with him or in the early stages of dating that I used to just ignore. It's like, oh, this girl's a little judgmental, a little closed-minded, but hey, she got fat ass though. But the older and more experience you get, the more important it becomes. It's like, oh, like, this could be detrimental to my well-being. Like, yep. Okay, oh, they're just a little bit extra needy. A little bit extra needy when you 19 don't really mean nothing. A little bit extra needy when you 29, it's like, oh, like, this is dangerous now. Like, it's really affecting me. So I absolutely can understand how it's like, all admiration don't mean everything. It's
right. It's just like, and I'm older now, so it's like I'm more aware than I've ever been before. Like, if it's certain stuff that I would let slide, I'm not letting it slide anymore. Like, if a dude, like, if you're upset, let's say you upset, I made you mad or you mad about something. If you punching holes in the wall and you flipping tables, hey sir, I'm gonna have to go ahead and respectfully decline, because today it's a table, it's a wall. Tomorrow it might be my face, and I fight niggas. I fight back, and I don't want to fight no more. Like, I've been in relationships where I've ignored that type of behavior. Or you might jump at me like this today, but tomorrow you might try to tee off on me. I don't want to fight in my relationship. So when I see behavior like that, it takes me to all of the stuff that could follow behind it. So whereas some people be like, oh, he must think you're really pretty, 100 likes. I mean, ain't that? No, sir, that's not what I want. That's the nigga that's gonna pop up at the club in his slippers and his bathrobe, yelling in the club. Come out. No.
Right. Talking about where my glasses. I can't see. I've seen that
Right.
behavior before.
I've
seen that behavior.
Boy, you done switched sides, didn't you?
that.
You done switched sides. But I got a question, Miss Ferris. As we found out, seeing as how you've had a history of being extremely physically abusive to Brother Tahir, as he put in the chat earlier today.
Wait,
How is it
where
that
you get your information?
literally at the bottom of the screen?
Tahir said you beat him
moments
today.
ago.
That's what he said. I missed
He said
it.
you hit him a lot, but I know that you all overcame that, amen. And now I'm just asking as to how it is that you overcame such a violent and abusive existence in your own self when it came to working with one of our good friends.
Oh my goodness.
He just
Well,
got
it
wrong,
sounds
man. I'm
it
with you,
sounds
Tahir.
I have not overcome anything. I think he's speaking in present tense, so I am still beating him a lot.
I tell you what, I am not with it, man. And let me just say this before we all get, well, not we all, me, before I get slammed. Domestic abuse or violence of that of any sort, absolutely, is terrible. I understand that. Don't do it. But I will say it is very interesting when you see like the brink of, or just the end of someone's like patience, if you will. And it's like you really have to be mindful of when you get to your wit's end. Like if there's a situation where you feel like you need to react with violence and that's your last resort, that ain't a situation you want to be in.
Exactly.
You need to just remove yourself from it. So that just go to what Miss Ty was saying. It's like you can't ignore red flags forever. I mean, by all means, do it for as long as you can. But it get to a point where it's like, I don't need to be here. I was
do it as long as you can.
I mean, if you can, have fun, you know.
Like without saying it, he was saying, look, if the pussy is that good, deal with some shit.
And look, I saw somebody in the comments, and this is the thing that I hate about it. Like I saw somebody in the comments say, "Oh well, Ty, you know, women act like that too." Like I'm not saying that women aren't, because listen, I used to be toxic. I used to be a fuck girl. I used to tee off on my nigga like, oh, you out with these bitches and I'm breaking bottles. And I promise you, I used to be hella like that. And if there is a woman in your life who is being obsessive like that, who is, where you been, where you going, who you be, that behavior is not healthy. That is not okay. It is not okay for anybody, male or female, to be in those situations. So I'm not trying to minimize, because men are abused, not to hear by Farron, but men are in abusive domestic relationships. So I'm not minimizing that at all. But can we normalize people talking about what their experiences are without somebody coming in doing the, well, actually,
my God. Yeah.
Like,
I know, but that's
yes,
honestly, that's honestly one of my pet peeves. Like, if we are talking about women, then that's what we talking about. We talking about men, that's what we talking about. Everybody, the other side is always like, but what about, we talking about your ass, nigga, take the shit.
I say that all the time. It's like, you ugly. Well, you ugly too, but we're talking about your ugly ass right now.
We talking about
and both sides do it, and they cannot take it. And like, here's the thing: if whatever the situation is, you know how much shit gets said about men that don't apply to me. So I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. They're not talking about me. Like, y'all be taking shit personal. They not talking about you. If it ain't for you, let it ride. Who cares? Like, they talking about the people who do this shit.
Like when people be like, oh, yeah, y'all women, or y'all, I don't be upset, because I be like, my nigga, you not talking to me. Like, oh, women don't be wanting to give it up, and women don't like to give head. I don't know what ladies you talking about, because me and all my girls, we with the shit. So
right, right, and Ty, and I believe you.
Say that.
You should put their ass up in the comments.
I'm not offended.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, we ain't hung out in so long, you know.
That's what the notifications.
We're talking about like a woman issue. If we're talking about issues that we have like if we're just talking about Black women, we talk about Black women stuff, and then somebody come in, well, what about you're doing the same shit that people do when we say Black Lives Matter. You're doing the same thing as the All Lives Matter people. Shut your ass up. We're not talking about you right now. So with that being said, man, this was really fun. It's like 11:55, and I know that, you know,
what? No, it's not.
Yeah,
she's on the East Coast.
You somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm like, you better shut your mouth. I didn't miss so many things I was supposed to do.
I'm on the East Coast. My bad. I'm on the East Coast. It's 11:55.
Ron panicked.
You scared me. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
We've been on this for hours. But as always, I mean, I had a great time with each and every one of you. I hope I get to see all of you really soon. So to close out, let's go. Ron Taylor, Keon Poley, Lance Woods, Farron Moore, and then we'll rock it like that.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody for having me on. I hope you all enjoyed it. You can follow me at Comedian Ron T on all social media platforms. Also, be on the lookout for my new Netflix XM radio show, which will be launching pretty soon. Just interviewed Brother Kev on stage. It's going to be a very, very fun time. So check out for that. Comedian Ron T, all social media.
Okay. All right, it's on you, brother.
Thank you guys, all the people who Cash Apped. I appreciate it. I'm on my phone, so I can't look at the thing, but I really appreciate it. This Friday and Saturday, I will be at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento. If you are in the area, get your tickets. 4 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Look out for Daddy Issues podcast, which is drops every Thursday. Me, Tony Baker, Craig Wayans, DC Irvin, and Chaz Rogers, and sometimes special guests. And my Patreon. On the Patreon, you get Daddy Issues live, so you get it 2 days early, and you get to see live. We take questions from y'all, whatever. Questions with Keelan, me and my son have a little show on there on Mondays, and then on Fridays I release the raw footage of the Keon's All-Star Team show every Friday. So you guys get to see all the bloopers. You get to see the side conversations that maybe we shouldn't have been saying, but don't be trying to cancel us coming on there because we say some shit sometimes. That is on there, and www.keon.com. You can get all my merch and stuff like that. And if you didn't like anything I had to say tonight, my name has been Ron Taylor, and you can deal with it.
You think?
Yeah, thank you.
Think they won't come with it?
Hilarious. Thanks, Keon. Sir Lance Woods.
Oh yeah, appreciate all y'all. You know, I rock with everybody who's on the show. Shout out to Tahir in his absence. Then I just seen that he at the Ha Cafe tonight, so that's dope. Doing some live stand-up comedies. I like it. Shout out to everybody who sent cash through the Cash App. I always appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Moore Mob and the MooreMods and all of y'all. Follow me on the stuff, Sir Lance Woods on Instagram. If you're not following me, hit the button. It's free. You just gotta press the blue button, and then voila. Social media, YouTube, all that stuff. If you in Baltimore, I'm at the Comedy Factory this weekend. Pull up. If you in Sacramento, Keon is at Laughs Unlimited. Pull up. If you at home, Ty Davis is doing Keep Your Distance Friday. Pull up. Yeah, that's it. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Thanks, Lance. The lovely, amazing Farron Moore, the beloved wife of our fearless leader.
Thank y'all so much for pulling up.
Why are you here?
Thank everybody for watching. It's been a great show. Thank Farron.
I ain't gonna lie, Tahir's outfit looks like he beats Farron. It doesn't look the other way around.
Oh, jeez Louise.
He is the.
It's because he ain't wearing no glasses.
Look at that chain and the black shirt. He definitely.
I don't hit you, do I? Do I?
He came in the house rough. Like, who you talking to? Who the fuck these niggas? Oh, look at me.
I'm doing the show. You told me. Are you talking to them niggas? You told me to do it.
Oh my God. Yes. Thanks for having me. This was great. This was great. Thank you to everyone on Cashapp. I'm saying names. Farron Hammond taking the stage. Eric Stop, chump. Jose Martinez, Young Deuces, Brandon Trailer, Karen Livingston. Be original. Stop it.
Oh, be original.
Risa Roney, Brittany Mack, Ryan Mack, and Where Uplifted. Yeah, Ty has been pushing more to the story all night. New episode came out today. Check it out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a few other places I can't think of right now. Yeah, y'all were so much fun to talk to. I like all you people. And my best friend Ty.
What you mean, you people?
Here we go.
Thanks to all the people in Cash App. I didn't get to name them. I'm not going to go through all them. Ryan Mac, Wearing Uplift, Brittany, Reason, Tiffany. I know, but you just made me feel so bad. Karen, Colby, Devin, Jess, Young, T, Jose, and Brandon Jordan. I appreciate all that. and other people. Vash, taking the stage. Eric, thank you.
Oh my God.
Okay, Farron, were you finished closing out?
I guess I am now because the toxic masculinity over there.
Oh,
with that broken green screen.
Wait a minute, it's not. People get nice cameras and think they can say whatever, brother. I'm really on you, and it's crazy because you think it's funny till I put these hands on you. That's why it's crazy to me. It's really why it's crazy to me.
You wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you?
Wow. And the nigga funny. That's funny.
Nigga, that's funny. Hit a man with glasses.
I love how every time Keon put on the glasses, like his eyes are closed. He's scared he gonna lose that perfect vision.
What's the crazy? These aren't even real. I'm scared. I'm terrified.
You just scared.
You would hit a man with glasses.
I didn't even know how to answer that. I was like, you got a point.
Okay, I'll be done.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop fussing at people.
Like 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey y'all, hey. A lot's happened, and I'd be forgetting sometimes that my camera is on. So, as always, thank you to Tahir for letting me guest host in your absence. Of course, to Farron, Keon, Ron, and Lance. I appreciate you guys for, kicking it with your girl. I want to thank the people on the Cash App, Farron, Bree, taking the stage, Eric, T. Gibson, Jose, Young Deuces, Brandon, Kiera, Kron, Monica, Brittany, Risa Roney, I think that's how you say it, and I like that. Mocha Goodness, Ryan Mack, and We're Uplifted. Thank you guys so much for your Cash App donations. So here we go. Tomorrow, I will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Helium Comedy Club for Lawrence Killibrew's birthday show. I would tell you to purchase your ticket, but it's already sold out. And Thursday, I will be flying to the City of Angels. I will be out there in these streets. On Friday, I will be doing Keep Your Distance Comedy Show, which is the last Keep Your Distance Comedy Show for a while. Hit the link in my bio. You can get your tickets there. Go to my Instagram stories. You can get your tickets there. If you support Kev, if you support me, if you support any of the comedians on the show, Tahir, Tony Baker, Mikey Winfield, Ashima Franklin, Big Irish J. I think I named everybody that's on the show. And if I didn't, listen, make sure that you get your tickets because it's more important that you support than just to get the tickets with my discount code. So I really appreciate that. I have some other business that I will be tending to while I'm in Los Angeles, California as well. And maybe you'll see me drop in on some other shows. I'm also going to be doing some dates on the Still Problematic Tour, Take 2 with Kevin on stage and TahirMoore. So I'm back out in these streets, man. I'm outside with it. It's going to be a hot flash girl summer. I'm for these walks. So pull up on your granny. That's me. Okay. I'm out here. All right. But yeah, I really
Right, you did a great job hosting tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Excellent job.
And if you don't
job.
already, follow me on Instagram and don't like 100 of my fucking things at one time because that's scary and I'll block you.
Hey, Ty,
Yeah.
and how long are you in LA? What day do you leave?
I'm leaving May 7th, so I'll be there April 29th to May 7th. And then I'll be home for a smidge. And then I have some other dates that I'm waiting to be solidified. But yeah, so I'll be out there for like a little over a week. I think that is. So I'm trying to see my friends.
Hey, Ty, just a little bit of advice. You shouldn't tell her the date you're gonna be in LA. You should like inbox it or text it to her because there's some stalker niggas looking for your dates.
What's all this yams about? What is this? Am I late? Am I?
Yes. We addressed that at the top of the show.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, what the fuck is up with the yams? I'm like, who is making pies right now? I'm looking at the chat. It's full of yams.
That's the yam
Full
fam.
of yams.
That's the Yamily because you know we support yams of all shapes and sizes. You know, we love yams over here. And the Yam Fam Yamily merch is available for purchase. The link is in my bio. You can also get your Clubhouse Oprah merch. Get your ass out of here. Available in the link in my bio as well. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I've enjoyed you. And I'm out here in LA in less than 48 hours. I'm gonna be in these streets. So I'm so excited to come to the West Coast because okay, I'm almost done because my family, they don't care about what I be doing online. So
I've never seen this emoji and now I'm so hungry.
I mean, listen, we are here for eating yams. We support that as well.
These ain't the kind of yams you like. Well, I don't know how you get down, Ron, but yeah.
Hey, he likes lizard tongues. I feel like he's into it.
First of all, who doesn't like lizard tongues? That's
okay. Say that. All right.
If you like lizard tongues, you like yams. They go together. That's all I'm saying. I bet
She's talking about eating ass, Ron.
You're reptilian.
Hey, brother,
queen.
I done already accepted it, so I can't renege now. I'm out here with the yams.
Listen, Ron, your reptilian queen has yams. You need to see what her yams is.
Okay. And you know what? And I'm gonna eat that sweet potato pie. But you know what? That's been my time. I'm Ron.
Hey man, this was fantastic. So with that being said, don't forget More to the Story episode out now. Tomorrow Wording is Harder and Damn Internet You Scary on Thursday. We out here, man. It's been another episode of Zoom with the Homies. We'll see ya tomorrow. Peace.